During his first NBA games, Jordan fulfilled his part of the contract with his sporting achievements. A few months after signing the contract, as promised, Nike designed a basketball shoe for him, the Air Jordan. The model became an icon. People started collecting the Air Jordan. 28-year-old Belgian Arnaud Mele is a fan of basketball, Michael Jordan, and above all, his shoes. These shelves contain hundreds of pairs.
This is an original pair from 1985, and it is the first color that was given to Jordan. Jordan's initial reaction was, "It's the color of the devil. I don't like red with black, and I don't like the design." Jordan found himself with a pair of shoes that had been designed in his name that he did not like, but he wore them anyway because of his contract. He got into trouble with the NBA because the rules at the time stipulated that players had to wear predominantly white basketball shoes. This created a storm of publicity for Nike.
The NBA fined Jordan when he played wearing his colorful sneakers. However, the star continued to wear them all season. Phil Knight paid the fines. It cost up to $5,000 per game. The brand had achieved their objective. They had gained publicity. The basketball shoes became famous. They even made a commercial out of the controversy.
On September 15th, 1984, Nike created a revolutionary new basketball boot. On October 18th, 1984, the American NBA found them so dazzling, they initially threw them out of the game. Fortunately, the NBA can't stop you from wearing them.
From the sales point of view, the effect was immediate. In 1 month, Nike sold 400,000 Jordans in the United States. This had never happened in the history of sportswear. Each pair cost $65. Phil Knight hit the jackpot. This was just the beginning. Since 1984, the brand has been launching a new model of Air Jordans every year. It has continued to be a commercial success. Jordans have now become collectible items. Almost 30 years after the launch of the first Air Jordan, the shoe is considered a piece of art.
A Jordan without its original box or labels, but in brand new condition, is worth $6,500 to $7,800.
600 euros is 10 times the original price, and they sometimes sell for much more.
This pair is very rare. There are only 3 or 4 pairs in the world. They are so rare that they are valued at between $7,000 and $10,000.
$10,000 for a pair of shoes that will never be worn. Thanks to Jordan, Nike became a worldwide success. To thank his star, Phil Knight made him a very generous offer. He made Jordan a fully fledged employee of the company. The basketball player was given his own office and a very attractive salary, up to $5 million per year. 15 years after setting up his company, Phil Knight accomplished his goal and overshadowed the German footwear giant whose shoes he'd worn during his adolescence. In order to stay at the top of the game, he focused on brand innovation. From 1987 onwards, after the launch of the Air Max, the famous air bubble was visible on the side of the sole. The Air Max became a cult icon. Nike went on to sell millions of pairs. It still remains one of the brand's flagship products. This legendary shoe was created by Tinker Hatfield, a genius designer who focuses on innovation as well as aesthetics and functionality for each of his designs.
This is an original pair from 1991. The small ring that is just here is inspired by Michael Jordan's Porsche. From this model onwards, they put 2 holes in the tongue so that when you put them on, you pull it from behind and make sure that they are comfortable.
The creativity of the Nike designers seems limitless. The brand has also created unusual designs for films.
Shoes! I need shoes! Well, I got these right here.
Does this power lace?
Not till 2015.
It's 2011, sir.
This commercial parodies Back to the Future. Only 1,500 pairs of this design were made. They were auctioned for charity.
This shoe was designed by Tinker Hatfield. They started selling it in 2011, whilst everyone was waiting for 2015 for the automatic lacing system. I'll turn it on so that you can see how good it looks.
Nike had not yet invented automatic lacing shoes, but they still had managed to create publicity. During less than a quarter of a century, Phil Knight found the perfect way to grow his business using a combination of technology and design, and therefore to justify higher prices than his competitors.